Praises once again, my problem time beloved individuals. Thank you for being here. I want to go over what it is that you get from one of my Baba Raha's full spectrum Trinity readings. So, Trinity, we have the number 3. That means there's 3 different components to what we have in this reading. We have Enealogy, which is this ancient form of the 9, and how we use the 9 to go ahead and break down the stars and the systems to see what possibly could be the true self and what is most likely the conditioned self. We add that with gene keys, which is also a derivative of a 9, which is human design. So we have another 9 called human design. And what we have is this ancient technique that was used by all the ancient cultures and customs for their own adept sovereignhood. So with the human design, we're adding with all 3 of these actually, we're adding the astrolinguistics, which is the study of the language of the stars. We have metaphysical aura field differentiation, so we get to see that there's a deep level of uniqueness in being you and you witnessing your reality for what it truly is instead of what it's been conditioned to be by, whether that be your family, society, culture, customs, or the time and space of Earth right now. Okay, so not to go too into it, but you have to know exactly what you could possibly be getting from getting a full spectrum reading by me. Now, at the same time, I have developed a lot of practical ways for you to actually be able to take what it is that is truly you in my reading and apply it on a day-to-day, breath-to-breath level. Now, this may seem like a lot of work, but it actually isn't, because the way that I've made it practical is that when you get this reading and you plant this seed into, hey, okay, I can see, now I can see. When I am in this type of reality space, I am moving away towards true self. When I'm in this type of reality space, I'm moving towards true self. So we have the human design, the gene keys, and the enealogy. Now the gene keys is here to reaffirm you of your purpose, whether that be for your financial, economic, and community life, whether that be for your tribal love relating, or whether that just be for personal purpose and empowerment. It is here to remind you of this journey is mapped out so easily for you. And when you add that with the human design and the practicalities of, okay, I can see where I have so many places to get the wisdom and not be stuck in the books of wisdom, but actually let the wisdom actually embody who I truly am, who my differentiation truly is. And then you mix that with the understandings of the resonance of you and your uniqueness to the whole world, and the world's uniqueness according to the stars, and again the astrolinguistics that are every single day giving you opportunities to become more of your true self and to see more of what true self is. Because once you bring all these together and you see where you've been taken from your true self in different ways and you just dispersed it, and now you're a little confused. When you dispersed it, you let the wisdom come in and fill in, but you're now a little bit confused of what truly is true self. So when you put all these together and you bring back, okay, I think we can see that this is true self. And whenever, again, we're fleeting away from this, we can see we're fleeting into our not self or inauthentic self or untantric self, the self that doesn't really have a nice sense of oneness or coherency to be able to dance with reality in a very ecstatic and blissful way at all times, with the little minute things and the little things that don't feel like it makes much of a difference. But remember, new level, new devil, and the devil is always going to be in the details. This is going to be a life transforming seed planted in this reading, this full spectrum, because we're covering all aspects of reality, because all the knowledge in reality is made up of some certain linguistic aspect of authenticity and coherency and uniqueness, and you have the opportunity to just simply just sit with that and watch how, when you sit with that and everything you do starts to slowly mold back to that, instead of being dispersed, mold back into true self and authenticity, your power grows from that seed. It grows. It grows. It comes in, and you're pushing it out, and it's coming into you. You become more in this exchange of power with everything, and every single time you exchange power, you're not power tripping anymore. You're actually seeing like, oh, you benefit from me being powerful, and I benefit from me being powerful, and there is no more trying to improve in our natural perfection, no more avoiding our natural birthright truth, no more taking identities of projected realities for us, no more taking these identities and breathing those in without knowing what true identity is really going to feel like. True authenticity can really be felt. So this is to go to say that when you invest into self investments, when you take one investment into self, let me repeat this. When you take one investment into self takes 3 investments back into you. So all I'm saying is, when you take the one investment and you go ahead and invest into me and you, me being a mediator of you, you invest into the Trinity coming in and not only clearing up all the fog, but also purifying, liberating, hydrating, all where it could have been foggy, and making the connections more holistic, free, and most importantly, wealthy, because we all come from a sort of royal wealthy DNA, whether it's known by your fogginess or not, because that fogginess is the only thing that is letting this aspect of you just keep on running and distracting itself from its essential prime power. With that being said, thank you so much for being here again. We are here for each other. This is the reason why I'm creating this video right now. You go ahead and let this video repeat in your head, or let it go and see if it comes back. See if it's for you. If it is, you know where to find me. On the internet, in the ethers, you can call out to me and somehow we can meet each other. It's not that complicated. You know where to find me. Reach out, ask about my weekly deals, and we will go ahead and accumulate a perfect time and space for your resonance and your surrender to your own one-of-a-kind, one-in-the-cosmos power to actually be present with you. Thank you so much. Come to this place of power once again. You know it's always here. It's always vibrating for you. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah. Mashallah. Islam.